What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing? Hope you guys are all having a good Monday. So we're going to the Looker Bureau to find out who the mysterious person was, who I think is also my my battle I have to do, right? All right. Glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there. What can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? All right, let's hear it. We need to find Aaron's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham. I know the name. One of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? It's for Lumios' sake. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. Oh, what? We got a battle for this? You ready, Emma? I'm gonna beat you with my Starmie. That's what I'm gonna do. She has. Have I battled her yet? If I have, she has a Mega. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. I know what she's talking about. Malamar. Everyone, let's go. Dude, is her main a Malamar? Does Malamar have a Mega? He doesn't have a Mega, does he? Rose has a Mega. She wouldn't lead with him. You know what? I'm not going to lead with Starmie, because this is exactly, I think, what I said, unless she has electric Pokemon. Let's do this. Stone Edge. Dude, we dodged it. Draining Kiss. Draining Kiss. Dude, every Pokemon she has a Mega. Malamar must have a Mega, right? It must. Here it goes. That's crazy. I don't think we've had anyone that has all Megas or all Mega capable. What is this? She said Malamar. Yeah, I get a cool animation. Dazzling Gleam, good. Oh, one-shot it. Dude, it has a huge head. Like a big brain. Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? Ah, they're the group that caused all the trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Guys, this is going to tie in with what we did in our X and Y playthrough. So, one of the last videos I put for X and Y was like all the stuff connected to the Looker Bureau that we thought was going to be connected to this stuff here. So there's a little bit of Team Flare through the rest of it, but the Looker Bureau and Emma is probably the main, a lot of the main stuff that they have in it too. So we'll see what it says. Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysandre. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seemed suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumios. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Did we have a Grisham before? Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught. though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the ZA Royale, but why? To what end? Probably for the wish. There's no real saying for sure. Not until I do some more digging, at least. You know what? I bet Mable at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. Why would she know anything? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mable to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. That rat! That vile little man! I can't believe that mayor! It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. And it's not even like I can tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Are you making progress on my research tasks? I want to know about Grisham. Grisham? Who could that be? Someone who was in Team Flare, someone in the ZA Royale. Team Flare? Seems you already know more about Grish than I would have thought. Dude, the music. Oh man, I wasn't expecting that. We haven't done that before, have we? I don't think we have. For L or anybody, right? That's Team Flare theme, isn't it? Fine. So I used to be part of Team Flare. Wait, seriously? I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious, but there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare. So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry. I didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, huh? He was a part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Gris. It means gray. Like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now. Joining the ZA Royale? But if you've really got to know, you might want to try Novu Cafe. I'm gonna call it Novu. Over in Centrico Plaza. You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh. Kid, don't take all the mystery and the fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, do my research. Yeah, I still want you to keep up the research too. Dude, that's him, right? Has he been in here the whole time? Is Team Flare the coffee place? The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting with Grisham. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed Novu Cafe truck is indeed just a front. A front for what? The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Novu. Yes, you found me. Grisham at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Yes, please, because I'm not sure if I've met you before or not. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. Is their logo the Team Flare symbol somehow? I feel like it's got to be in there somehow. I just can't quite place it. This is Gristle. Gristle? One of my comrades in Team Flare, Novu. Let's just take this kid down right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Grisham, please do calm yourself. Novu Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Well, what was the Team Flare building? Was it a cafe? Like in that little corner, like hidden away in Lumios? Fine. I sent you a location if you care at all about knowing the truth. Go there and wait. Yo, is this the cafe? I mean, I think it's a little bit more reimagined. Maybe they're building. I think they're building on like a new place. That's what it is, right? Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet at such a spot. Is this the old cafe? This is Lysandre's Cafe. Ah, okay. It is. Sweet. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it is an empty storefront. Dude, can we go inside? I want to go see the insides of it, like down in the basements. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare, or more rightfully, for Team Flare Novu. No, so it's like, what was it? Team Rocket Rainbow, right? You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Not really. Never heard of them. Tell me more. You don't even know? Of course you don't. How could someone like you ever understand? Grisham. This kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Novu. I keep having such a hard time with this, guys. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. The world has not been kind or forgiving toward those of us who were a part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable. Sad though it is. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, yeah. Sad though it is that some harden their hearts in response, like Grisham here has done. It's pronounced like nouveau. Okay. Nouveau. New and vo. My apologies. Nouveau. It's going to take me a bit, but I'm going to try to get it in my head. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grisham once she is set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your basic tactics to me before our promotion match, I must ask, please, won't you grant Grisham the battle she desires? Ah, give you a little advantage, huh? Dude, I can see the Team Flare logo so easily now in that. Fight me. I will and I will win. I don't want to fight. Alright, I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. Just got the game 2 days ago and you're loving the game? Dude, it has been a lot of fun. I really liked it. Took care of him. A Pyroar, man! It Mega Evolves? It didn't Mega Evolve before, right? We can't let anyone stand in our way. It's on a ring. She has a Mega Stone. Dude, is the female Pyroar look different? That's a bigger hair. That's a lot more hair, man. Look at that hair. Smash him. Giga Drain. Dude, he's got a lot of hair just everywhere. Oh, boy. All right, it's up to you. Just hit him with Iron Head. He's almost dead. Oh, there we go. Look at all his hair, man. That's so much hair. I lost. My Pokemon lost. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumiose City. This guy doesn't seem that bad. I say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila, one ember roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. Oh, thank you. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what it is we hope to accomplish. Ooh. Please join us inside. Ooh. Dude, this is cool. I know, like, I mean, I remembered a lot of story stuff, especially, like, that's why I wanted to play Pokemon X. But Pokemon X and Y, like, I played Heart Gold when when it first came out. I was younger, of course, but I wasn't, like, that young. But it was the first game that I played of any of these. Like, Pokemon Snap I had played, and Stadium I had played, but not, like, an actual game. Like, the main line. The Fiery Red Lysandre's Burning Passion. Fire Red of Lysandre's Burning Passion. Dude, yeah, this is it. There's behind that bookcase. This is what fills this Lysandre Cafe. And here in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysandre, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. Oh, please don't make this your goal, your wish. In the end, Lysandre made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? That weapon was AZ's creation. Yeah. You may only see AZ as the kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysandre would have never been driven to such madness. Oh, I mean, yes, but no. I don't know. Like, yes, he made the weapon, and that's bad. But that doesn't mean, like, because it exists, now he was driven to use it, you know? I was like, I don't know. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears AZ is out to save Lumiose, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That's why I invite you, Aaron, to witness the truth yourself. You'll see. Oh, we're going in, aren't we? Open sesame! It's a little rusty, but yeah, there we go. It's old, you know? Beyond that door lies the former Lysandre Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned AZ's secrets for ourselves. This is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysandre Labs was designed to be a labyrinth, and of course plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself into some trouble. Let me guess, you're down on Lysandre Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find the elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Anything over here? No? Just an empty route? Okay. Ooh, hello. I guess that kind of makes sense. This is kind of the equivalent of... dang it, I don't want to say because I want to spoil it. But there's another game that I also really like that's from my childhood, that in a sequel of that game, you went back to the place that the first game took place, and it was just really cool, and they nodded back to that. Activated the power supply, okay. I feel like I probably need to do that. Oh, do we turn those on? Ooh! The lights are back on, and nearby warp panels should work now. Cool. If the warp panels actually take you to the same places that they did back then, that's kind of cool. Yeah, because now I'm above where I was. I was down there. I'm evolving him. Evolve! Yes, Aggron! Did I get Aggronite? I don't know if I did. We got another locked door. It's got a B on it this time. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's find that B card. Mega Evolve! What do you look like when you're... Cool. Shadow Ball. Please, 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 no! This was the one I think we went in and we were looking in and exploring. Yeah, with all these like things on the side. I don't think we fought Emma here, right? I think Emma was in the big one. I think we already have a Mega. Oh no, he knows Earthquake. Shadow Ball. Oh yeah, he has Earthquake. So me and my people are weak to Earthquake. I have another one that's weak to Earthquake right here. Let me just toss one of those. Oh, there we go. That saves us from having to do all that. Dude, I definitely need some of these guys. He's just staring here, though. Oh, it's a thing. An Aegislash floats in the way. It looks like you'll have to defeat it to continue ahead. Druid! Throw out a few quick balls here. This is a battle, eh? You. Oh, dang it. Nope, okay, no catching to be done here. Fire punch, fire punch, fire punch. Oh, dang it. I was hoping to get him out of the way in time. One more play rough. Come on, one more play rough. Get it. Oh, Dream Kiss. Rock slide, rock slide, rock slide. Oh, rock slide, do it. Thank you. I want to catch him, though. Path is now clear. What's this? The elevator key, yes. Okay, yeah. This was where we battled Emma, and this is where we came up to confront, dang, what was his name? It's one of the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the ruins in Geosinge Town. These stones apparently behave in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon's activated, that reverses. Then they begin absorbing energy from Pokemon attached to them. This is the prison cell, right? Is that where we are? It is. And then this is the part where like we had like the TVs and windows and everything, right? Or whatever it was, looking at the ultimate weapon and watching. Yeah. So the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. And then I think Lysandre left us here solely with the one dude, right? And then we battled him for the last time, I think, until the Emma thing. Ah, man. It's kind of there. Possession of all key cards has been confirmed, commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted, voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. The device, the fuel, the legends, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? The device. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosinge Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. This is interesting because I don't think X and Y did this, right? I feel like X just talked about one Pokemon and Y would just talk about another Pokemon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. When something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. All right, is this the garden? Ooh. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? AZ created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. Really, what I remember most clearly is AZ. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette, and there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive? The guard saved me. Oh. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. Is that why it's like 10% and it needs to get complete? But at the weapon's activation, the device in the Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. So that's why we need a strong Mega trainer, right? Did you see Lysandre? I met him inside. To think that he's still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Grisham, there will be a time for such things later. You now know the truth of AZ's sins, and so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. Nope. No. You must see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. This city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, and to make all of Kalos better. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Aaron, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, all so that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. Ooh, look at the art. This is like in the game. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us. By becoming destruction itself, the light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. All that rested upon the earth? But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. I cannot make another device that would take from others. But perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That is what Ange is. Ange? That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Ange to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I'd done. But now, Ange, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of Mega Power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Ange and has caused the Mega Power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue Mega Evolution. The Pokemon suffer, the people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette, and together reach the control panel within. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ, but I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. It is up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you've got to beat Grisham. All right, Team Flare. I don't know what kind of Pokemon he might have. I will become the greatest trainers and use AZ's Floette to protect this city from the tower. I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have ever had their names tied to it. I will make our dream into a reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. One piping hot battle to go. I should have known he's gonna have a Mega. Right? Right? May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true and burn away all our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. He's got his ring. Rank B. Pangoro. Alright. Giga Drain to get back a little bit more, and Dazzling Gleam. Perfect. That was fast. It was just throwing out moves. Oh, Malamar. Okay. Ooh, a Tyranitar, huh? I should have swapped back for Leaf Blade. I still have Razor Leaf. Just hit him with something. Come on, hurry. Dang. Okay, which Megas he got? I always use nothing but Ash and Ruin, Mega Evolve, and burn it all away, Charizard. Dang. X. And Mega Evolve. Ooh, and he froze? I think he froze. Yeah, sweet. You certainly do direct your Pokemon with skill. There is no denying it. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations, now processing your promotion. Dude, that was a fun little battle. You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Grisham. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare. Leave behind Lumiose itself. We'd free ourselves of such a heavy burden. But Team Flare and the dreams that Lysandre hoped to make real, that world of beauty and that sense of justice still have hold of us. Lysandre may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he showed for us all. If I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. Seems you are now Lumios' strongest Mega Evolution user, Aaron. Please take care of Prism Tower and our city. If you have need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Nouveau exists in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. Toward that aim, let me provide you with a TM. Ooh, Flare Blitz. Guys, what happens when we're at the top of the... Zygarde. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer, but I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect this city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumios. I suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. Floette, what is it? What's wrong? Oh, is tonight? Wait, Floette, looks like she's in pain. The tower. Is it Anji that is affecting you? Looks like she'll be okay. But I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll really be able to stop the tower. That's true enough, but we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up worrying about things going wrong. Yeah, now's the time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake the worries off. We've got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it. Oh no, the tower's going. We didn't have time. Aaron, you alright? I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator. Oh, guys, everything's going bad. Whatever the tower's about to do is whatever the tower's going to be doing. All right, we'll end there. I don't know how much is left of this game, but we'll do that next Monday. I'll catch you guys all next Monday for the finale of Pokemon Legends ZA. And I hope you guys have a good night. Bye, everybody.